Look, I know YouTube isn't all about making money, but you've seen those people making 20, 30, $40,000 a month, and you want to get in on that. But for years and years, you've been talking about starting a channel, and you're always watching these type of videos. But this one, I wanted to serve first as a warning, because I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and I make what 99% of people would dream of making from YouTube, like it's nothing. But I was just like you when I was a teenager, and today I am pissed that I let my excuses, not looking right, not talking right, like whatever I told myself, stop me from living the life I live now sooner. I do not want you to make that same mistake, so this video will teach you every core thing that you need to finally start a profitable YouTube channel in 2025. The thing that stops most people from being successful on YouTube before they even start is probably something that's gonna surprise you, because it's something all the YouTube gurus are like saying in each one of their videos. And you've probably been telling yourself this too. In fact, if you are, I want you to comment guilty in the comment section below. Because if you've told yourself, well, it just takes a long time to grow on YouTube, then you are really crushing your success before you even really get started. My core belief as someone who became profitable on YouTube in 90 days and has helped other people increase their views and increase their subscribers with just one video, I want to tell you that it doesn't take a long time to be successful on YouTube. It only takes a long time if you spend a long time doing the wrong things, which most people end up doing. So here's the game plan for you to be successful with your YouTube channel in 2025, and I'm giving it to you guys straight because this is exactly what I did and what I do even when I change niches, because it is not about the niche. You could be successful in any niche, because I've had so many niches. I've had travel, I've had hair, I've had business, like I had everything, right? And there is really a formula for success. So the first thing is you're gonna find what is your thing that you want to be known for, that you want to talk about. If you have too many things, just choose one, give it maybe 10 videos of you really trying, and then see if you even like that thing. This doesn't have to be the niche that you stay with, it's just the niche that you start with. From there, I want you to say, if you're committing to 10 videos, I want you to have every 2 videos be a different format. And here's what I mean by this. Sometimes the niche is like fine, right? Any niche could be successful, but because you're new, you don't know exactly what format is going to be successful for you, or even the one that you're going to enjoy the most. For example, when I was making hair videos, I would do some videos that were sitting down talking to the camera about, different foods maybe to grow your hair. I would do some other videos that were talking about a hair care routine, and I was actually showing them like my hair care routine. I was doing other videos where I would talk about, hair routines of different cultures. There's a quote that I like that says, marry the niche, but vary the format. Because sometimes your videos aren't popping off, not because of you or because of your niche, it's just the format, something about it is not hitting. Or maybe it's a format that you just don't do well. Like, I tried to do reaction videos before, and I'm not good at that, like, at all. I'm very good at reacting in the moment, but when there's a camera and it's like, filmed and it's weird, I don't do well. So those videos didn't do well. But when I tried a different format, okay, that's 1 million views right there. So when you are creating the list of videos that you want to make, don't make the same thing 10 times. That's why a lot of you guys aren't being successful. It's like, it hasn't done well, maybe you want to try something else already. Please give it a rest, right? By doing this, not only do you push yourself as a creative, but you also give your video a chance to reach, different audiences and different demographics, because maybe one audience won't watch one type of video, but they will watch another type of video. But how do you even know what different formats that, you want to test out or whatever? Well, what I personally do is I would go here to the YouTube homepage. On the YouTube homepage, I wouldn't even type in my niche. I would just look at the trending videos. It's better to do this in a private tab actually, so that it doesn't use your own algorithm and your own data. You're just seeing a fresh set of videos. I want you to see all of the different types of videos and then figure out how you can apply that to your niche. I don't want you guys to think that people who are successful are like some special snowflakes or something. I want you to have the mindset that if I don't know something, I'm gonna hop on Skillshare. I'm gonna learn what I need to learn, because that is what's gonna put me leagues against the rest. My mindset for everything is that I can learn anything. And one of the ways that I did that when I started that got me to be making a full-time income after just 90 days is by learning on Skillshare. This video is sponsored by Skillshare, the largest online learning community for creatives. I've literally taken so many classes on Skillshare, from copywriting to editing, anything you could think of. Lately, I've been wanting to learn like lighting and color grading, and I know Skillshare is gonna get me right. I love that their classes have a project section because it's more of a learn by doing approach where you can actually get feedback from the community. Now, you can use Skillshare for any topic that you want, but I want to encourage you guys to use it to really practice your creativity so that you can turn your creativity into an actual business. For example, they have something called Learning Pass. Now with Learning Pass, you're going to get curated classes to get you from point A to point B, for example, with YouTube, a lot faster than if you were to try to just do everything on your own and cherry pick the classes. I really like Skillshare personally because like if you're clicking on just random YouTube videos to learn, a lot of times they don't give the full picture of what you need, maybe because they want you to sign up for their own, products and stuff, or they're putting a lot of fluff in the video because they just want that video monetized and they're not really giving you the true details. That's why I like learning on Skillshare, because all of these instructors are experts and you really get a more thorough and comprehensive learning experience. To make starting a YouTube channel even easier for you, I got you guys a special deal. So the first 500 people to use my link in this description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So yeah, just click the link and get started. I didn't want any excuses. After you come up with all this list of videos and stuff that you want to make, the next thing I would do, and the very, very first thing, this thing honestly stops 75% of people and their videos from actually getting seen, is I would perfect the packaging way before I actually film anything. When I tell you guys, it doesn't take me long to make a video. Maybe the actual filming takes me 30 minutes, but the rest of the video, the thumbnail, the title, and the actual video concept, this is what's considered the packaging, takes me hours. Now, where I really want you guys to focus here is not on reinventing the wheel, not on trying to do something different. Like, this should be the part that, you worry about the least, because you want to be copying as a new person. For example, if you have a video that is about hair growth, I want you to type in hair growth in the YouTube search, hopefully on a private tab, and see what titles are getting 500 to 1 million views. What are the most viral titles? What are the most viral thumbnails that are getting 500 to 1 million views? And then I want you to model your videos after that. Of course, make it your own. Of course, make a few tweaks to it and stuff like that, but you don't want to reinvent it. Like, the reason it's viral is because that type of format works. A lot of you guys complain like, oh, Energy, my channel's not doing good. And then I look and I'm like, oh, that's why it's not doing good. That's why it's not doing good. Your titles suck, your thumbnails suck. The actual video, I haven't even gotten into it, but somebody's not gonna click on it if yours is not better than the other ones that they see on the search. So what I would do is I would literally write what your video idea is in the search bar. I would screenshot all the results that come up, and then when I make my thumbnail, I would put it right next to those ones, and I would make sure that I would click on it, right? Show it to your friends and your family. Be like, hey, which one would you click on, right? So that they can give you an idea too. Because your audience doesn't know you. They're scrolling past your thumbnail, your title, all of that for literally half a second. And if you cannot capture their attention like that, you will not get the view. And that's why I'm saying, don't try to reinvent the wheel too much. Do what works, add your own little spin, and then you're gonna give yourself a fighting chance to actually play with the big dogs. So by now, we know the niche that we're in, we know the type of videos that we're gonna create, we know the thumbnail and title combinations that we're gonna do to give our videos the best chance at success. Now it's actually time to film the video. A lot of you guys are asking like, what's the best camera? What's the best microphone? Really, don't spend too much time on that. Like when I first started, I went viral filming from my phone, and that's how I did all my videos. from my phone with natural lighting just in front of the window. So if that's what you have, just work with that. Other than that, it doesn't need to be super professional or anything like that, because I feel sometimes if you spend too much time on these things, it's just preventing you from even getting started. Now, if you have a little extra money, maybe you have like $300-400, then I started off on the Canon M50, which is a camera that I would recommend because it's affordable and it has really good quality too. And right now, my main camera, remember I got this camera like 3-4 years after starting YouTube, is the Sony a7 IV with a Sigma lens. It's definitely an overkill though, so just start by using your phone. And one of the things that I would always have trouble with when I was on camera is how to talk naturally. Literally, I would just talk like myself, like before starting the video, and then as soon as I would get on camera, I would be like, hi guys, I'm Energy. Like, it was weird. I don't know what was going on. But now that you guys see me like talking just like a normal person on camera, and like I had people asking me, Energy, how do you talk on camera? Oh my God, how did you get so good? Really, it's like I had to train myself to be a normal, natural human on camera. It doesn't come naturally. So if your first few videos are weird, just remember, one, you don't have to post them, and two, you're probably your worst critic, because when people are seeing you, they literally have no idea how you naturally are. So you being a different way on camera, like, it doesn't really, like, they would never know because they don't know you in person, you know? But if you're looking for some tips on how to just be normal, natural, not talking like a robot, not having your personality sucked out of you, then what I do is, like, if you're doing a sit down talking video like me, I will actually talk the video into my voice notes before I even start. So I'll be like,
look, I know YouTube is not all about money, but let's be honest, that's one of the best ways average people are getting real rich, talking about things that they love.
I'm just talking the video so that I'm not like thinking it out on camera. So even if you're like a travel vlogger, you can do this. Say you have like your meal in front of you, rather than turning on the camera and then being like, hi guys, this is the noodles. Awkward. No. Before, you can just talk to the camera, not recording, like you're talking on FaceTime to your friend, and be like, girl, I just got these noodles, look at them, they're so good. And then you could turn on the camera and start recording. Another thing that I do is, like, I really hype myself up before I get on camera. So I'm listening to music that I like, I'm watching a show I like, maybe I eat a meal I like, something just to like get me loose and just feeling normal and in a good mood. And then when I get on camera, I'm like a lot more chill than if I just like rolled out of bed, cleaned my face, and like hopped on camera and now I'm like a deer in headlights, you know? And also remember that editing is your best friend. I literally make so many mistakes and I just edit it out. Like, you would never know that I made all of these mistakes. When it comes to editing your videos, I want you guys to take courses on Skillshare to learn how to edit, and I would suggest using something like CapCut. I started by editing in Final Cut, but I really think CapCut is better, like for beginners especially, because it has so many inbuilt effects and things that you don't need to really know how to be a good editor. It has AI, like these subtitles that are right here. I didn't write all that. That's the AI that did that in CapCut. You also have access to, you know, different editing tools. Like I said, if you want to smooth out your face or something, you can do that in CapCut. And I'd also suggest really leaning into elements of your personality that make you you. So for example, me, I love like movies and like movie quotes. So rather than like just forgetting that, I might want to remind myself to like bring that up on camera if maybe there's a quote that like I think of in a movie. Or if you're somebody who's like chronically online and you know all the TikTok references, like don't try to like put that to the side because, oh my God, that's weird. Like, you can make that reference and be like, do you know you have 30 minutes? 30 or something like that. Like, you don't need to water yourself down. Like, infuse those elements of your personality on camera, and then it's gonna feel like a lot more natural. Also, to feel comfortable on camera, a lot of you guys are like, well, I don't look right to be on camera. And as much as I want to be like, love yourself, maybe you do look a little busted. And so I would suggest really like dolling yourself up before you get on camera. Like, put on an outfit that you like, do your hair the way you like, do your makeup the way you like whatever it is, put on like a good perfume that you like, anything that's really gonna make you just feel like, okay, like I actually put in some effort. Because if you don't do that and then you're also complaining like, oh, I don't look right on camera, let me tell you, the camera makes you a bit uglier. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's so high quality, so it picks up on everything. If you do feel like I don't look good on camera, just maybe put a little bit of extra effort, because it's probably the camera that's making you, you know, when you look good in the mirror and then you take a picture and it's like weird, there's a lot of things with the camera that can do the same. For example, the type of lens that you use, how close you are, how far you are. It could actually distort your features. So I'd suggest to just put in that extra effort and learn like what kind of angles look best on you. If you do your hair one way or you do your hair the other way, which of that looks best? I struggled with this for a long time because I was cute, but I don't know, I would turn on the camera and I would just never feel confident. And now I just make sure to do a little extra, you know, I put on the earrings, I do my hair, do my makeup, all that stuff. And also remember that you can edit anything. So like if you're editing in something like CapCut, CapCut has like a smoothing feature, and yes, I use that because this bright light that's in front of me in this camera that is like 4K right in my face, whew, it's illuminating everything. So in CapCut, like that's just gonna kind of make your face look a little bit better. Now onto my favorite part, how are we gonna monetize this from day one? Because it doesn't take a long time to make money on YouTube. It's just most people don't know how to do it. Well, I'm gonna teach you how because I started making money on YouTube about 3 months after I started. That's when I was making, you know, I think like $3,000 a month or something, which when I lived in Mexico, honey, that was more than enough, especially during the pandemic because everything was cheap. Now, how did I do that? Because my AdSense was only about $400 a month. I had less than 5,000 subscribers and I only got maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 views on a video. So how was I making enough to live on? Well, I had 3 primary income streams. One of my income streams was YouTube AdSense. Now, depending on what niche you're in, YouTube is going to pay you a certain amount for every 1,000 views that you get. So maybe that's on average like maybe $5 or something. I don't know. I think that's how much I was getting for like hair videos. And so I would make maybe like $400 a month from that. So you can only set that up after you get, I think, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. They may have changed it, but I do not want you to only rely on AdSense because it is going to be very low. Like even for me now that I have good views, like my AdSense is still not my primary income stream. From the beginning, I would have you set up affiliate links. Now, this is how affiliate links work. It's just if you recommend a product, somebody clicks on your link and buys it, then you get a percentage of those sales. So when I would talk about like ingredients that I would use to make like a hair growth oil or something, I would link that on Amazon through the Amazon affiliate program, and then I would get a few $100s a month from people buying that. And the cool thing is that once people click on your link, you don't only get a commission on the thing that you recommended them, you actually get a commission on their entire cart. So even if they had like $1,000 worth of stuff in their cart before, you actually get a percentage of that as well. But I want you to look up your niche in Google. So travel affiliate programs, credit card affiliate programs, website affiliate programs, journal affiliate programs, pet care, like whatever it is within your niche, I'm sure there is an affiliate program attached to that. Some of them have minimum follower requirements and some of them don't. The second stream I would like you guys to set up from the very beginning is some sort of digital product. Now, I love digital products because that is the main way that I made my money on YouTube was by setting up an ebook. Oh honey, I wrote that ebook so fast because I wanted to quit my job. I think it took me about a week to make, and I started selling it. I started selling it for $5 and then I eventually increased it to $40 as I kept adding value to it. And that book made me tens of thousands of dollars even though I was a beginner YouTuber. I also went on to sell things like courses and stuff. And so if you have a digital product idea, this is an ebook, this is a course, this is, you know, audio files, this is printables, like whatever it is. I have so many digital product videos on my channel, so I won't go through it all here. I would suggest getting started by selling it on your own website. For example, Hostinger is a really affordable website builder. I think it starts at like $2 a month or something like that. Put it there and then link people to your digital product. They can download it and you can start creating passive income even as a beginner YouTuber. Now, if you want to learn more about creating digital products, I have so many videos. I will link the playlist down below. The third stream of income that I would set up is specifically for people who have like channels where they are relaying some kind of information. I would set up a service of some sorts. Now, what this means is like if you're talking about something like hair care, maybe a service that you want to set up is like, you know, hair care consultations where you can talk to people and create, you know, a hair oil, specific hair oil or whatever for them. Or if you're a traveler, you can set up a service or consultations where people talk to you about like, you know, how do I move to Mexico or how do I travel in this area? area, whatever. And then, you can charge $75 an hour or something like that and start making money from there. Or maybe you're talking about jobs or marriage or anything that you can consult other people on. I would recommend just create a calendar link with Calendly, or there's, I think, Acuity Scheduling as well, and they have free plans, so it costs nothing to just create that link and say, hey, use this hour to ask me your questions, and then put that link in your description. If you're providing good value to people and you can help people, then that's an extra stream of income that you can make. Eventually, you will get to the point where it's time to start accepting brand deals. My only advice for brand deals is make an email that is specific to your channel name, okay? Make it a Google business email so that it could be like hello@mychannel.com, right? Once you do this, there's a section on YouTube where you can enter your contact details and brands will start reaching out to you. You're gonna be like, okay, Energy, what do I charge and how do I know what's right to charge? To be honest, just charge based on what you want to make. Like, if you want to make $5,000 video, then just tell them like, oh yeah, my rate is $5,000 a video. Now they might say yes, they might say no, you never know, but that's when like the negotiations and stuff come in play. And then just test it out and see what number you end up landing on that feels most comfortable for you. Now, once you have that number, I would go ahead and add 10% to that. Why? Because brands are always going to try to negotiate you down. Not always, but most of the time. And so have like your base number, if that's $1,000 for a video, be like, oh, I charge $1,100, I charge $1,200, like whatever it is, and then maybe you'll eventually land on $1,000. To learn more about brand deals, I suggest watching Justin Moore's channel. I think he's called like the Brand Deal Wizard. That's the course that I took to be able to learn how to do all of that, because it's like a whole thing in itself. But first, we just need to get those videos out there. So your action and task for this video is I want you guys to dedicate yourself the next 3 months to making 1 video a week. Now, this doesn't only mean like every week I need to sit down and make a video. If you have 1 day where you can sit down and make 2 videos and then the next 2 weeks are done, do that. If you can make 4 videos in 1 day, and then you can post it once a week, do that. Or if you have to make it once a week, do that. But sometimes life comes up, so I like batch filming and batch recording. If you guys are committing to this, I want you to comment down below challenge. I'm literally gonna check on you guys like in 30 days, and I'm gonna choose someone to actually give a free audit to. So comment challenge down below if you're committing to 3 months, 1 video per month. If you guys have any other questions, just ask me down below and I'll see you guys in my next video.